I have this unfinished stacked egg sign. It came from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to start by taking my Wise Owl white primer and priming the entire board. This is going to help with bleed through, depending on the colors you pick, and it's also going to help with coverage. You may not need as many coats as your top colors that you pick when you prime your board. And I am going throughout and filling in all the cutouts on each of the Easter eggs. I'm going to kind of show you two options of how you can paint this. So I'm going to do the first option, and then I take my roller and just roll back on top just to make everything blend nicely. Next, using a foam dabber, I'm going to pick my colors. Now, a foam dabber is kind of key here, or a mini roller. As you can see, as I'm applying the paint, which this is Wise Owl Rock Steady, I'm trying not to hit in the detailed areas. Now, if you get a little in there, you can take a piece of sandpaper, or you can just leave it. My second color was Sapphire. My third color here is going to be the Joshua Tree. My fourth color is the Black Cherry. And again, if I used a paintbrush, it's going to have all that paint go into the detailed areas, which is another option as well. But here I'm going to just show you how, if you just use a light hand, you can leave that detailed area, whatever color your bottom coat is. And my last egg is called Siren Song. You're going to want everything to fully dry, and I'm going to give it a light sanding. There's a little rough areas on some of this board. I like how it pulls the white through. Now this is going to be the second option. If you want to actually get a paint color in those designed areas, you're going to apply your painter's tape on the bottom egg, and now you need a barrier. I'm going to be using the Furniture Salve from Wise Owl, and then I mix together the Rock Steady with some white, and I'm applying it with a paintbrush into all those detailed areas. Now again, this is a second option. I showed you the first option with just leaving it white. The second option, I'm going to fill it in with whatever color of your choice. I did a mix of Rock Steady and white. You do your barrier, which is the Furniture Salve. And then after you fill in the detailed areas, you're going to take a baby wipe. Unscented is best. And you're just going to clean up the paint, and it's going to stay in those detailed grooves. And I'm basically going to repeat this, going down the board to each egg, picking whatever color you want. I basically took whatever color the main part of the egg was, and I mixed it with a little bit of white. And then I repeated the same thing, and I'm showing you the bottom egg here. You want your barrier, you apply your paint in those detailed areas, and then you immediately wipe it off with a baby wipe. And you can see how it sits in that detail. And then I'm going to go through and apply another top coat of the Furniture Salve. Now, if this is going to be outside, somewhere getting wet, you are going to want to use a better top coat or barrier. And then I'm just rubbing it down with a cloth to rub in the Furniture Salve. I added this bow. Now, just so happened to be I had this bow with all these polka dots, and I feel like it matched the colors I picked perfectly. So I went with this bow, but you can certainly just use a plain white bow. Something burlap would be nice as well. To finish it off, I painted this chick that I found at the Dollar Tree using the Wise Owl Goldenrod. And I had a Happy Easter sign that came from Hobby Lobby that I painted black. I'm going to glue the Happy Easter onto my chick. I'm just using hot glue. Again, a stronger hold if it's going outside would be best. And then I'm going to glue the chick onto the bottom egg. I want to make sure that this stands nicely, so the chick's feet are going to be in line with the bottom egg, and I'm using a flower to cover the hole there. And there you go. I love how this came out. I really hope you enjoyed it. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, mesh stencils, and wood cutouts can all be found at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can check out other tutorials over on our webpage. Have a great day.